think a woman in kill. How much people in kill? In a kill nobody, you know. Wanna go vlog about no blood clot.
And Ray and Tay, bro, Squash knows what he is guilty of. As a man who is in trouble, facing decades in prison, Squash should have an...
See it? Informer make a black ton. You know what's a plea deal? A plea deal, I forgot. You must give anybody's scribble.
When we talk about there, every artist in Jamaica raise them price just because of Vybz Kartel. When we not talk about there, and the artists.
Oh, nation, what once about Adrian back in the building with another episode. And before we get into anything, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend, watch the video. Now nation, we can see where a lot of things surround dancehall artist Squash, the 6ixboss. You see me I say, as all of you guys who don't know as yet, Squash man been locked up in jail for gun possession. And also we can see where Squash mother come out and clear the hair and Squash. We can see where Ricky Trooper burn a fire and the artist them saying that Vybz Kartel make them get a raise. So we can see where people are bash the artists them and say, yo, artists them to get out of politics, cause from the other day we noticed the artists them pick them color and celebrate them color, which a lot of people don't have a problem with the artists them showing what party they're voting for in a sense of way. Before we get into anything, we're gonna listen to what Rasta say about the artists them we have vote and highlight them thing. Let's take a listen.
Don't tell me, tell them. Jamaica, dancehall artists them. Me notice uno normalize this thing with the politician them now and the politics thing, you know. Me notice say uno normalize this thing now where all around what turn up at rallies and everything they perform. One time none of uno never used to do them something, uno used to stay out of it. And now all of a sudden uno all up into it. So why not make the whole of uno end up in it? Why all of the dancehall artists them end up on the rally them stage a perform for JLP, RPMP? Why? I don't know the full uno support it. Why you not doing it? Why you not gonna involve yourself in it? So tell me something, when your party lose, what you do? Shame. We don't leave politics alone, artists, because artists then give you the hardest time. Artists get the hardest time from Jamaica politician them. See, so that means we don't move like us on dogs now. We don't move in like dogs and bitches. We don't get leaded. Anytime them want to do anything, we don't have to do it. And when them tell us, so we can't fly, go fire, we can't do this, we can't do that, we have to sit down like some little puppy. Sit, boo-boo, sit.
No nation, and tell me what you think about that in the comment box where Rasta say about the artists them are going to politics. But me don't have no problem with that still, cause that a strength in a sense a way for show for people them so they can vote and not just vote for because a generation, a family in a Jamaica where I vote because once orange, once a green, so them just have vote generationally. You can't vote like that. You have to vote for a better country and better for people them by end of the day. I don't tell me what you think in the comment box. I might be wrong. No nation, Squash man take a plea deal and the whole Jamaica mad about it. Some people are saying, yo, Squash a snitch because him take a plea deal. No, based on my understanding, a plea deal is when a person know that he's guilty and his lawyer and the prosecutor come to an arrangement or agreement stating that, okay, we know that you got evidence, we know that you got us, but we're gonna plead guilty so we can get a lesser chance than finding something that you guys know the truth about. No nation, this case is totally different from the Vybz Kartel case, because Vybz Kartel case, the judge and the prosecutor, they didn't really have much evidence on Vybz Kartel. Yes, there was a body that missing, but they didn't find anybody. You know what I mean? They just have these words of each side stating that Vybz Kartel did this, so they have to go down in a challenge, in a fight. So that's what Vybz Kartel did. This thing different from Squash case because they have evidence against Squash. You know what I mean? Lots of evidence. That's the reason why Squash will take a plea. And when you take a plea, you're accepting the consequence that comes with it. You know what I mean? Which they decide for you. So in a sense of it, Squash did a good thing. You know what I mean? Just to save himself lesser time so he can come out. And also Squash is not a snitch, because if he was not a snitch, trust me, he would have snitched out some people, this case would continue. You know what I mean? It's something that would continue to pull in some more people. So Nation, don't tell me what you think in the comment box about this Squash case. So we are going to take a listen to what Squash mother saying about the whole situation and what people are saying on the street because Squash has snitch and them thing there. You know what I mean? Let's take a listen.
Squash would never be a snitch. What do you know about play deal? What do you know about play deal? What play deal mean in a file? Dirty now, someone may talk about badness up here. I suck on a girl around the mama. I get up at night time with no name catch his mouth. And a batty man looking waste and fast enough people be better after one. Or can't find somebody sick like a debate pan. Or come on for my son blood clot name. Or now vultures pan TikTok vloggers. Vultures pan TikTok and no vultures. On top Nyamo Squash batty wall from one to all. What I know about? Shalom. I think a woman in kill. How much people in kill? In a kill nobody, you know. When I go vlog about no blood clot batty wall and no deadwood. Push them on on him. Play deal is not a blood clotting farming. Them finds you guilty with certain things. You don't understand. So from one to all, have shit for chat. One man on one blood clot business. What Shabdan go laugh for? Shabdan in Nigeria, you know I go reach him? What wrong with the people on TikTok? When you sit down, on a dirty self. Every night with a dirty crutches underpants and a dirty crutches panty. They say what you people don't fall.
No, Nation, we can understand what Squash mother say by end of the day, you know what I mean? Because by end of the day, them matter is a serious matter and nothing if you joke about and say all type of word about the artist by end of the day. Don't tell me what you think in the comment box about this, what Squash mother say. No, Nation, we can see where a young man a bash Squash and I say Squash got inform on him friend them, that's why he take a plea deal, which caused a whole controversy about Squash a informer and all that in a dance hall. Let's take a listen and tell me what you think about this in the comment box.
See it? Informer make up black ton. You know what's a plea deal? A plea deal I forgot. You must give anybody scribble him can inform pan too. You must give you a big organization. You see either in time can get reduced or him can walk free or something. Squash the road where I go and you feel like him a blood that. Him know say if him not take a plea deal, him go blood go to prison, and when him go to prison, do him time a prison over there, over Uncle Sam. Fling him back to Jamaica, police are there, the plane step away upon him. More charge they away upon him. So you think he might eat that? That's why I follow badness, the whole car badness not pay. If you not deal music, deal music. You don't want to deal music and blood badness, so hold on. When you feel like Andre Whittaker, 6ixboss, can inform and still come have a place in the dance side, so come sing about badness and gunshot a man for the damn bro, nobody going to believe him. Andre Shibeli Whittaker is an informer. I'm not going to the next part still because the part is not free me. He's going to inform to come blood road. He's going to inform to come a road. See that now? Shabdan them a skin them blood teeth. If you show Shabdan a two bitter rival them friend turn enemy now. Shabdan them a skip them blood teeth in this one. In a jail house I say yeah man. The boy going to come a hell like me and do time like me. Because I'm a look blood clot help running in a Shabdan. I'm not busy about the 200 a big waste man bro. Believe, I'm not going to clot. Rat in jail or I'm not inform. Shabdan, I don't know no boy here think, I'm not follow up people and them food. But I see 6ixboss things in my eye. 6ixboss, you have to go clot inform. And that's why you take the plea deal because the time I expire upon it, you know, it carry a expire date. So you have to take the plea deal. If you don't ever take the plea deal, Uncle Sam going last you.
Nation, we can see where our next brother has to explain certain things to the people them where hate pan Squash. As I say, cause we have a lot of people who hate pan Squash we can see in the streets who are going.
Right, and Ray and Tay, bro, Squash knows what he is guilty of. As a man who is in trouble, facing decades in prison, Squash should have and clearly has been real enough to himself to say, yo, them up this palming, it's not even worth the fight. Remember, just plead guilty and them because I know what I do. This is going to save him years in prison. Each count that they had on Squash, and they have at least 2 counts, carry 10 years. So if he were to be found guilty on both, that's 20 years of Squash's life in prison, and Squash is only 34 years old right now. So the best thing that he could have done is plead guilty. I'm glad to say plead guilty. It's sad because Squash's career was trending upwards. Yesterday I made a video saying we may never get a song like Big Breeze from Squash again. And I woke up this morning, I saw the news, and I said, Jano, Squash done. Because the most that I see Squash doing is probably about 10 years. Minimum 5. I don't see them giving him 5, but even after 5 years, right? You have to put everything into perspective. Squash is going to be deported, right? The sound of dancehall music is always changing. Squash doesn't have an extensive catalog. Squash doesn't have a loyal fan base like Vybz Kartel. If Vybz Kartel was Squash, Vybz Kartel probably wouldn't be who he is right now after coming out of prison. But because he had a loyal fan base, a catalog of music, was dropping music in prison, Kartel is still Kartel. Squash don't have those attributes, qualities, whatever the proper word is. You know what I mean? So it's sad.
Now Nation, I don't want to think about that in the comment box about Squash and what the brother has say. Now we can say where Ricky Trooper come out and tell them artists and all, now them not say them big up Vybz Kartel for raise with them get cars. Vybz Kartel make them get a next 20 pack or next 10 pack on them raise to do a show. I don't want to think in the comment box. Let's take a listen.
Every moment, everybody did that say, yeah. Everybody that clad said that, baby, calm down. You know, everybody has said no. I will get that new clock, said daddy. Fever, for you punani. Everybody and them woman know I say me no cater for Richie feeling. See them a figure seat me and a figure fight, and that clock body I say no. Cause every black body did I say la 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 la, and then the blessing follow my hand. I don't wanna be on my alcohol. Everybody did a blood clot on Afrobeat. Everybody and them mama. I wanna go on like a blood clot lie. I wanna go on like a lie, but just because enough of these people now have no access to Kartel, them now make a dollar for Kartel. Kartel is a problem. You know Burna Boy? You can't even get a picture from blood clot Burna Boy. You know Remy Ma? Or Rema where you want blood clot name. You know none of them? None of you can go near Davido and I talk about you love them and your favorite artists. You pay much money for got them blood clot show. Remember when you complain about Rascal Kartel ticket and when you not buy Burna Boy ticket at Jamaica and you never ball. Cause you know want good. But just because of Kartel and when you not like Kartel, when you don't like a free ticket and when you never get no free ticket. Cause somehow when you don't like the artist, you just want to go there for blood clot criticize. And when you know what you know it's that you. Yeah. When you come and talk about blood clot, Kartel can't perform on bands like when you care about bands. When since when you care about bands? But to everybody have a voice now and can talk on a phone like this. They feel like them point is valid. Once you mention something about Kartel, somebody gonna repost it. Because Kartel is a clickbait. But Kartel is a blood clot money machine too. If you talk that part there. Every artist of Jamaica raise them price just because of Vybz Kartel. You not talk that part there. And the artists them now go come out and come talk so them revenue gone up. Because Kartel put back dancehall on the map. Kartel put it on the map. And we the people don't like hear the truth, but the truth shall always be the blood clot truth. Now you can demand back your money and say go and go book Kartel then, because Kartel want 1 million. Me used to charge 30, now I want 45. So you better negotiate and say you want clot me take 40, you dirty that yo. Because now you gone back down in your place and start collect, because you used to charge 20. And Kartel come out and make you charge 45 and 50 and 60. And all I wanna go get it. But the truth shall always be that truth. You could have deal Are the truth. That's why I say, selector, Kartel a charge 1 million. And no found can be charged $1,000. No found Louis Vuitton have sneakers for $1,500. And now no girl buy on the Louis Vuitton one have. We now work on can't buy on yourself a Louis Vuitton. You can't buy on yourself a Louis Vuitton because the one who have on pound of foot and it only tell you no girl son want it for no birthday.
You like and subscribe to the channel. Big up everybody we are watch, big up everybody we are share it is me I say. Me appreciate you all on. You know what I mean? Until next time guys, we out.